Hello everyone, I'm Charlotte and welcome to our first video. This lesson is all about African music. We will do some fun fact quizzes, look at some different African instruments, and everyone will make their own djembe to play along to some African music. Time for some fun facts. Do you know what a djembe is? Is it an African bird, a string instrument, or a type of African drum? Say your answer out loud now. Did you get it right? A djembe is an African drum which is used all the time in African music. We will talk more about it later. The next question is a true or false question. In Africa, each community has its own music. Is that true or false? Say or write down your answer now. It's true! Each community in Africa does have its own music. Well done if you got that one right. So what is African music like? African music is passed on through oral tradition. That means it is not written down, but the older community members teach it to the younger community members, and that is how it is passed on through time. There are many different types of African music. Everyone joins in with music in Africa, either playing, singing or dancing. The performers usually play within the crowd so everyone can dance and join in with the music. One type of African music is African drumming. This kind of music is very popular in Africa. The drummers sit in circles and are led by the master drummer. The master drummer plays the most complex rhythms and everyone else plays rhythms in response. Sometimes there is even chanting in African music. Now we are going to talk about some common African instruments. There are too many for us to talk about them all. On the screen there are 5 African instruments. I am going to play each of these instruments and I want you to guess which instrument it is just by looking at the images. You can write down your answers or you can just say them out loud. Here is the first one. Which instrument do you think that is? It's the djembe, the African drum that we mentioned in the first fun fact. Djembes are drums carved from wood with animal skin stretched over the top. The size of the drum and how tight the animal skin is pulled over the top can change the type of sound they make. Okay, here is the next one. Which instrument do you think that one was? It was the 𝗁𝗂𝐿. You might have seen one of these at school. The 𝗁𝗂𝐿 is a shaker. It is a hollow wooden ball shape covered with a net of beads. The player rubs it against their hand to make a noise. Here is the next one. Which instrument do you think that could be? It's the panpipes. The panpipes are tubes of various lengths tied together in a row. The player blows over the top of the pipes to make beautiful notes of different pitches. Pitch means how high or low the notes are. Here is the next instrument. That was the kalimba. This is my favourite one. The kalimba is a wooden box with pieces of metal that are plucked to make different sounds. Okay, finally, here is the last one. It must be the gong. That's the only one left. Gongs are big metal discs which create a huge crash when they are hit. Now we know all about these African instruments, it's time to play a game. For this game, different instruments will fly across the screen and you need to do the correct action to match which instrument it is. If you see a djembe, pat your knees, and if you see a 𝗁𝗂𝐿, clap your hands. Okay, let's give it a go. Did you see that one? That was a djembe. I hope you are patting your knees. Did you clap your hands? That was the 𝗁𝗂𝐿. And there's the djembe again. Pat your knees. Well done everyone, that was great. Now there will be 2 more instruments added. If you see the panpipes, put your hands on your head. And if you see the kalimba, jump up and down. Good luck everyone. Did you see that one? That was the kalimba. I hope you're jumping up and down. And there's the 𝗁𝗂𝐿. I hope I can hear you clapping your hands. And there's the panpipes, so your hands should be on your head. And the djembe, patting your knees. And there's your panpipes again, hands back on your head. And the kalimba, you should be jumping up and down. And there's the djembe, pat your knees. and the 𝗁𝗂𝐴. Clap your hands. Great work everyone. There is just one more instrument to add, the gong. If you see the gong, you need to turn around. Here we go. Did you spot it there? There was the gong. I hope you did a big spin around. And that one was the djembe. I hope you're patting your knees. And there's the kalimba. I hope you're jumping up and down. Did you get that one? That was the 𝗁𝗂𝐴, so we should be clapping our hands. And the next one was the djembe, so we're patting our knees again. And there's the gong, so we should be spinning around. And there's the panpipes, so your hands should be on your head. And the kalimba, jumping up and down. There's the 𝗁𝗂𝐴, so you should be clapping your hands. And there's the panpipes, so your hands should be on your head. Wow, well done everyone. Now it gets even harder. This time, I will play the sound of each instrument, and you need to do the action for which instrument you think it is. I will reveal the answer after each one. Okay, here's the first one. Which instrument do you think that was? It was the panpipes. So your hands should be on your head. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, here's the next one. You might have guessed that one. That was the gong. So you should have spun around. Okay, here's the third one. That's the one right from the beginning. It's the djembe, so I hope you were patting your knees. Here we go again. That was the kalimba, so we should have been jumping up and down. You're probably getting tired now. Here's the last one. That was the 𝗁𝗂𝐴, so we need to clap our hands. Well done everyone, that was really tricky. I bet you did really well there. Now it is time to make our own djembes and play along to some African music. To make the djembe, you will need a plastic cup, some paper and an elastic band. You could use a big yogurt pot if you don't have a cup, and a hair bubble if you don't have an elastic band. You need to draw around the cup on your paper and then cut out a circle much bigger than that. Then you can fasten that circle of paper over the top of your cup using your elastic band. You can play the drum by tapping on the top of the paper with your fingertips. It is a good idea to pause the video now so that you have time to make your drum and come back when you are done. Is your drum ready? Brilliant. Now it's time to play along to some African music. For this piece, we are going to drum to the pulse. The pulse of the music is the beat. It is what we would tap along to naturally. Don't worry, I will clap the beat to start to help you. Great drumming everyone, that was lovely. Now we are going to try to play along to a different piece of African music. This time I want you to try and play this rhythm. We will practice it now. Here it is. Okay, let's try it together. Ready and... Brilliant, let's try it together one more time. Ready and... Well done. Now we're going to try and play it to the music. I will help at the beginning and then you can try to keep going on your own. Here we go. bet that sounded great. Now we're going to move on to a technique called call and response. This technique is used all the time in African music. Call and response is where somebody plays a melody and then someone else or a group of people play a similar melody to answer them. I am going to play an example of a call and response chant used in Africa. The lead singer will sing and then we need to answer by repeating what she has sung. Are you ready? Let's give it a go.
Jambo, jambo, jambo sana, jambo, jambo sana, jambo, 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 jambo sana, jambo, jambo sana, jambo.
Well done everyone, that was lovely African chanting. We've learnt so much about African instruments and played along to some great African music today. Now we have time for 2 more fun fact quiz questions. The first question is, what is the top of a djembe made from? Is it A, animal skin, B, plastic, or C, bamboo? It's animal skin. Did you get that one right? Well done if you did. The next question is, what does oral tradition mean? Is it A, African music is all the same type? B, it is passed on through playing and listening, it is not written down? Or C, the music is written out in words? It means that the music in Africa is passed on through playing and listening, it is not written down. Well done if you remembered that. Great work today everyone. I hope you've enjoyed learning about and playing African music. In my next video, we will be learning all about rock music. We will have a rock music instruments game, we will listen to some famous rock musicians and bands, we will learn about Elvis Presley, and we will make our own drum kits to play along to some rock music at home. See you all next time and thank you for watching. Bye everybody, see you next time.